Did you know your city council is making money off the liquor store on your corner? Not accidentally, on purpose. Here is how it works. Cities issue something called conditional use permits. These are official documents that decide what kind of business can open on what block. And for decades, in low-income zip codes across this country, those permits kept flowing to alcohol retailers while grocery chains got blocked, denied, or buried in red tape they could not afford. The tax revenue from alcohol sales goes straight back to the same city hall that signed off on the permits, so the council profits, the licensing board profits, and your neighborhood gets another corner store selling 40-ounce bottles instead of fresh produce. This is not the market deciding anything. This is a paper trail. It has names on it. It has dates. It has vote counts. The food desert you grew up in was not bad luck. Someone approved it. Someone renewed it. And someone cashed the check while calling it community character. Find the paper trail, then find the names. Did you know the average man will tell his mechanic more about what's wrong with him than he'll ever tell his own son? There is a whole generation of men walking around right now like ticking clocks. Nobody taught them how to feel. They got taught that silence was strength, that therapy was weakness, that burying it all was discipline. So they buried it deep. But here is what nobody warned them about. Emotional debt does not disappear. It collects interest. And the people who eventually pay that bill are never the man who made it. It is always the kids. It is always the wife. It is always the community absorbing the blast when he finally detonates. That is not stoicism. The real Stoics wrote journals and examined themselves every single night. What these men are practicing is just avoidance with a masculine costume on. And the cruelest part? They genuinely believe they are protecting their families by holding it all in. You do not get to call it strength when your children are in therapy talking about you. That is not strength. That is a debt you made someone else pay.